All right, guys, what's going on? So today, like I said, we did the Mojave build earlier. Now we're going to do Josh's JKU with Rocky TV. So he's going to do a little kind of walk around and just tell us what he's running, what's his favorite parts, things like that. So it's very similar to what I did with the JL, or the JT. And then we're also going to do mine, just an updated one because it's been a while. I think it's since I was on 37s, now I'm on 40s. So we'll do an updated one of that. But yeah, so here is the JKU in Red Rock Crystal that Josh is running for Rocky TV. All right, guys, so we're here with Josh here. The sun's a little bright, but he's going to go around and tell us like what we have here on the JK and just like what his plan is for the build and what his favorite parts are. So let's start that now.
What's going on, guys? I'm Josh from Rocky TV. If you guys don't know, all over the side of the Jeep. But pretty much we're just going to have an overview of my Jeep here. So let's go ahead and start with the front and work our way to the back. Up front, I have a Warren Xeon 10S winch to pull us out of those situations we get stuck in. That's mounted to a Corolla Concepts Guinea Series frame chop bumper. We actually had to cut the frame to mount this, so the crossmember of the frame's not there anymore.
How much did you cut off of it?
A lot. I'm not really sure exactly how much.
There's a video on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, I believe so. And then some Amazon LED headlights, the best you can buy. Wrapped with the Amazon fog lights. Then we have a ZKD Customs insert. I know Dylan runs them, David runs them, we all run them. I have a Rock Monster USA hood with my logo actually paint matched and custom put on there. I have JL hood latches because JL hood latches are much better than JK hood latches. Let's hop under the front here and I'll show you guys what I've done up here. So I have RPM 2.5 ton aluminum steering. I went with aluminum so I could hit it on a rock. It'll bend up, bend back, and it'll be all right. Versus steel, which I ran in the past, and out of the two, I definitely pick aluminum. I've got a Curry 44, a Curry Rock Jock 44 front axle, 513 gears, ARB air locker, RCV shafts, Reid Racing knuckles, pretty much a fully built Dana 44 front to spin these massive 40-inch tires.
And what are the tires and wheels you have on this for the axles?
So these are, it's going to start a lot of conversation in the comments. 40, 1350, R17 Nitto trail grapplers mounted on some black RHINO beadlocks. These are paint matched beadlock rings. As you guys can see, they've hit a couple rocks.
Yeah, they're pretty scuffed up. All right, so, and then you said you had like some fender liners coming.
Yeah, so I actually got DV8 fender liners. I got the same ones Dylan has in his Jeep. For the front, I didn't get any for the back. And then I have a bunch of white rock lights for this. So I'm gonna have the whole bottom lit up white.
That's gonna be nice.
Let's go ahead and move to the inside. So I'm running a spider web shades. I'll send Dylan a picture to put somewhere on the screen. So it's got my logo on it and stuff like that. BRAUM Racing seats, BRAUM Racing harnesses. They do a really good job, especially for the price. I think these seats were only $1,400 or something like that. Harnesses are mounted to a rock hard 4x4 harness bar. I got the switches over there for my ARB compressor and locker. Actually we'll walk over there later and I'll show you guys the dash. It's pretty sweet. But let's go ahead and move to the back side. I'm running a BESTOP SUPERTOP Ultra. So this is essentially the JL soft top.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks similar to one. I mean, just with the BESTOP logo here. So
yeah, so you guys can take these back windows off. You can fold the back or the front back some, slide this down. It's actually on rails, so it's super simple to use. On the back, I just have a cheap EAG bumper. Not keeping that for long.
It's kind of bulky.
As you guys can see,
we've been trying to like customize it and stuff, and
that wasn't the best bet.
Yeah, it's.
So let's hop under the back here. So I've got a Curry Rock Jock 60 rear axle, ARB air locker, 513 gears, Chromoly shafts, an upgraded brake kit, and honestly that does really well. We did break it once, but we fixed it, now it's not broke. So I'm running DV8 rock sliders. They've held up pretty well. I am going to replace these soon just because they're pretty old. And then underneath, I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on camera, front and rear Adams drive shafts. Best drive shafts you guys can possibly buy. If you guys need drive shafts, definitely hit up them. Dylan runs them, I run them. They're amazing. They hold up great. But now let me go ahead and show you guys my dash. It's probably one of the cooler interior things.
Is this like the startup? Oh, what's this here?
This is a HIKEIT throttle controller. So essentially what that'll do, I'll turn the Jeep on to show you guys. So the HIKEIT throttle controller, essentially, it gets rid of any throttle lag you guys might have. So, you know when you hit your gas and the Jeep doesn't take off right away? Throttle lag, so you just simply hit the button, put it into the mode you want. There's a bunch of different modes. There's actually like a locking mode that you have to put the password in to turn your car on.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I definitely recommend picking one of those up. For the dash, I'm running a CAROBOTOR custom dash. So this thing is way updated considering this is a 2008 Jeep and I have a digital dash now.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh my God, look at all the features. And it's so smooth.
Modes. I mean, you can see all your information, fault codes. I don't have tire pressure things, so don't worry about that.
TPMS sensors, we don't need this.
No.
We know what they're at.
Yeah, they're at like 25.
So that's pretty cool. So that's, how much was that? Like, is that easy install? Like,
plug and play, really. I mean, me and Dylan did it in 20 minutes. I think it costs, I'm not really sure the exact cost anymore. I think
it's like 1,500 or something.
Yeah, it's somewhere 1,200 to 1,500.
Definitely worth it for sure, especially to update like a. This is like a. Is this an 08?
This is a 2008 Sport base. Like nothing in here was
Yeah,
upgraded.
this is no upgrades at all. So it's obviously not really a Sport anymore, but.
Yeah, I want to put the Sport stickers back on. But
You're going to put some Hellcat badges on here just to mess with
maybe
people.
Throw 392 on this side, Hellcat on that side, something like that.
That'll be funny.
So that pretty much wraps up the overview of my 2008 JKU. Future plans for this, honestly, it's going to be an extremely overbuilt mall crawler. Once my WJ is done, that's going to be a full-out rock crawler, so I'll be wheeling that. It's going to be for shows, for my business, events for YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. So this thing's just going to be a mall crawler. I thought about throwing it on like 30-inch wheels and like 44s or something crazy, but we'll see what happens. I might not. But huge shout out to Dylan and Jeep Guys Online for telling me he wanted to make this video. It's pretty cool to collab with him. We do a ton of cool Jeep stuff. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen boat Jeeps on his channel and my channel. We do wheeling all the time, different events, stuff like that.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today for Josh's Jeep. Make sure you guys check that out. It's Rocky TV on Instagram and YouTube. If you haven't yet, definitely check it out. Make sure you throw a subscribe in there, and I'm going to end this video on that note. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and check it out. We're about to start an XJ build, I believe. We're going to try to make it as big as we can, but I do want to finish the JL in the back first. So
make him do tons and 43s on his XJ too.
Tons and 43s. All right, so yeah, check that out and stay tuned for that. We're trying to pump out as much content as we can. Things are now opening back up due to the old COVID-19. So I'm super excited to actually get back into it and start it and go to shows. If you guys do see any shows that you're interested in and you think I might be interested in, comment below, message me on Instagram and say, hey, I think you guys would like this show. Check this out. In 2019, I did 67 off-road shows. I did 32 new states. So I'm kind of, I kind of adapted to that show life and doing all that, but I'd love to get back out to them. So yeah, definitely let me know. And next, we're just going to do an overview of my Jeep, new one, and that'll be on Rocky TV's channel and also this one. So you'll see that one next.